A bit of a different video today. I want to quickly update you on what's been happening with Minty Tools, and also I have a pretty awesome surprise for you. As you know, Minty Tools is my Excel add-in that I've been developing for the past, I don't know, a few years at least, that I decided to package as a product and start selling in June. And huge thanks to each and every one of you that has purchased it, tried it, shared feedback, and helped me figure out what new features I should build. I recently added a few new features based off of feedback from some of you guys, so really grateful for that. And before I show you the new features, I just want to share a quick update of what's happening. This will be my last video for this year. You're watching it probably around Christmas, so happy holidays. And I'm also changing my shooting location. So this whole thing started in my rented 1-bedroom, 2-room apartment, I don't know, 8 years ago, something like that. And I was shooting in my bedroom because I had a desk there. And then me and my fiance, which I married later on, moved into this apartment, and I had this like room as an office. I was working from home back then. Now I went back to like a regular job. Then our son was born, and I have to vacate this room pretty soon. So I've been working on transforming the attic into like a work from home office / studio. Nothing fancy, just making sure that there's room to put in my desk and my computers and some lights. So probably be off for a few weeks, maybe throughout January, because I want to be done with this space and move everything there and start recording there. But now I'm off work for a few weeks for the holidays, and I had some time to work on the add-in, and I really want to show you the new features that I've introduced. And also keep in mind that the Black Friday sale that I did in November, it's still ongoing. It's 50% off on Gumroad. First link in the description box below. And also there's a promo code in the description box. So you get additional 50% off the remaining 50%, meaning that you get a 75% discount. So essentially you're getting 30 plus tools and features to help speed up your mundane, routine, daily work in FP&A, finance, data analytics, things like that. And you're only getting it for like $17 with lifetime updates. Now let me quickly show you what's new in Minty Tools for Excel. This is the file from my latest Monte Carlo simulations video, and this is the percentage of savings. This is essentially, if I hit F9 to recalculate the sheet, this is the result that we want to track. And here we wrote a macro, we added the button to run it, and it saves everything here. But I don't really want to add this every time I want to do a quick Monte Carlo simulation to see how a combination of different random factors influences a value. So what I did is I added this Monte Carlo simulation here. So I run it, it immediately picked up the result location. And let's say I want to do 100 iterations. Just going to go with run simulation, and it's going to create a new sheet, do the iterations in here, save the result for each iteration, and give me the average result, which in this case is a percent. Again, quite simple and quite helpful. My goal in the future is to somehow expand this so that you'll be able to use it to specifically define the variables that have randomness in them. So you wouldn't have to go in and add those random columns. This would all be calculated behind the scenes, and the data will be saved for you. That's a much larger feature, so it will take some time to figure out how to do it. But for now, at least you can do the running itself much faster and not have to paste in macros and edit them. Running Monte Carlo simulations has always been a fascinating topic for me, and it's my most viewed video on YouTube by a large margin. And I really wanted to have something for Monte Carlo simulations in the add-in, but it's really complex to figure out how to structure the tool to allow you to like work with probabilities and create different variables and stuff like that. So I thought to myself, why not just put in this basic macro that I show in my video, just put that in as a tool just to speed things up a bit. And from there, I can start thinking and planning on how to expand this tool now that it's there and people are using it. I have the file from one of my later videos open here. And for example, let's say I went in and selected everything here and just say numbers coloring. I want to apply the style to the selected range. I want to color formulas black, values in blue, external links to other worksheets in green. And I also want to apply values highlight with this light gray apply. Yep. And it's going to go through, recognize what each of the value types is out of those three and apply the respective color formatting. It's a pretty large table, that's why it's taking a bit longer. And there I have it. All the values are in blue with the gray highlight. Formulas are in black, and any cell that references sales Q1 2025 is in green. So now I want to send this to my colleagues, but I want them to pretty easily and quickly be able to tell what's what. So what I can do is I'm going to go to style settings where I can control all those colors, and I'm going to say add a color legend. And I only want to add those three. I don't want to add the other colors. Let's place it over here, add color legend, and it just created this group of shapes that is essentially my color legend that I can place anywhere. Pretty simple, but a huge time saver when you have to share a lot of files. The color legends I did entirely for myself. As I mentioned, I started a new job a few months back, and I'm still using my add-in on a daily basis and format all my files the same way, and I use the same colors that I've been using with a few like brand-related switches. But I've never had the habit of adding color legends because I've always used the same colors, and it's mostly been just me using and presenting those files and using essentially the results of those files, especially when I was freelancing and working on our startup and stuff like that. But now at this new job, there are a lot of people that use files that I prepare. So it's much easier to have them instantly know what color means what. And it felt so annoying having to add this, even just coloring 3 cells and then naming them to the side. Felt so annoying that I decided to just build this additional small tool that I can use through my add-in to be able to add color legends to the files that I prepare. Something that I added are those text boxes here in the style settings, the format settings. What this allows you to do is, instead of relying on this like really outdated color picker using HSL or RGB values, you can just grab any color that you want, the hex value. So for example, I have this brand color that I'm using, this green, and I can just paste it in and it's gonna replace the color picker value as well. And now I can also go ahead and say I want formulas to be like that. Values, I want to use the blue from my brand colors, and anything that references an external value, I want it to be again pink or pinkish from my brand colors. This makes it much easier to input colors compared to like having to select it from here. You would usually have the hex code and then you'll have to go online, convert it into one of those, and then input it here. Okay, save that, and now say I grab that, go to numbers coloring, and you see that those are predefined from the style settings, and I can apply those. And now I have all my values being my light blue on a light gray background. Everything that's a calculation is my green, and everything that references another, like an external location, in this case this other sheet here, is in my pink color. This is something that came out of a feature request, and it's quite simple, but really helps speed things up when you have to work with specific brand colors. I remember when I was developing all the like color related stuff in the add-in, like highlighting different data types and things like that, I always thought that it's so dumb that I have to use the built-in Microsoft color picker that only works with like RGB colors. It doesn't support like hex codes, which are so much easier to work with, and there's so many tools to work with them. And a lot of people, when they want to like add some brand identity, they would already have those in hex codes, and sometimes they may not have them in some other format. But it was not an option, so I never thought about finding a way around it. And actually one of you guys that got the add-in, I'm not gonna name any names, but reached out to me and said, well, can't you just like figure out a way for me to be able to paste in hex codes? And that's when it clicked for me. It's with the wording, paste in. So I just went ahead and thought of it from a different angle with a different perspective. And it was actually really simple to implement this once I shifted my way of thinking. There you have it, just 3 simple tools or additions to existing tools to help speed up your daily work a bit more, make it a bit easier, and hopefully a bit more fun. And 2 out of the 3 of those came up from like essentially you. So yeah, if you've tried the add-in, please share your feedback. There's a feedback button. You can also write a review. And if you haven't seen it before, you can check it out on the first link in the description below. As I said, it's 50% off on Gumroad, and with the promo code in this video, you get another 25% off. So essentially you're getting 75% off, which means you're paying about $17 for 30 plus time-saving features for FP&A, finance, accounting, data analytics, and so on. Once again, thank you for all the support throughout this year. It's actually my first year doing a video every single Thursday, and this marks the last video for this year. I'll see you in the next year, probably in February. We'll see how fast I'm done with the attic and have a place to record. By the way, if you want to learn more about financial modeling, I've recorded this 5-hour course that's available absolutely for free right here on YouTube. And it takes you from an empty Excel spreadsheet to a fully built 5-year strategic assumptions-driven financial model. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the holidays, and I'll see you in a few weeks.